I believe we made this investigation because we think of Japan as I don't know, as a non-conflictive country. So when we hear that they have conflicts between them, we can relate on some level with maybe every nation. I think we are missing some of that. Uh, for example, here in Mexico, maybe we cannot relate to the teacher problems in Oaxaca, but we can try. We can certainly try. And this can happen with many other countries. Maybe we cannot relate to terrorist attacks, but we need to do something about them too.
I think that making this project was important because we could analyze how dialect can create a barrier, or well, that how many people see it as a barrier or as a problem. This not only happens in Japan, but also an example is here in Mexico. It also happens in many other countries. How do people discriminate the kids that speak the dialect or that don't speak Spanish, and how their scholarship is denied?
Okay, so with this investigation, once again, we saw that in societies there can be conflicts with how to do things. In this case, it's something as basic for communication such as language and dialects. You can damage the interaction with people. But in order to solve this conflict, we must remember how in every society there are different ideas and thoughts. This means diversity, and there's always a way to achieve an agreement, but it's not always going to be the way that we want it to be. So in order to solve this problem, we must remember how diversity works, and that in history has taught us that sometimes imposing an idea can damage the interaction with individuals.
It's important to know about this issue since we tend to think that our way of communicating is the only one. That leads to problems such as exclusion and discrimination. I noticed that on our generation, calling someone indigena is considered as an insult. My grandmother actually speaks two dialects and has been denied higher positions at her job for the same reason. So I can relate this problem of Japan's cultural barriers to Mexico's ignorance about the topic of ethnic groups and the lack of opportunities we provide for them.
I feel really related to the topic we chose because that kind of happened to me. I was born in Puebla and raised in the state of Mexico. So I came here 4 years ago, and modisms and expressions changed a lot. Like, I didn't know what de la bañaste was. That's not an expression back there. And I also had like kind of a nanny who spoke a dialect, and she actually started to teach me how to talk that dialect. But we don't really see like the cultural background. We don't really appreciate the diversity we have. So I think we should appreciate it, and that was what I learned about this project.